Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Post Market Analysis. Today is Sunday, August 4th, 2024. Right now it's 3 p.m. before the futures open. So first I look at the how the market kind of acted on Friday. So Thursday morning the future opened and it actually we can say it gapped down for 16 points already. Not really say gap down per se, but it's that from the close, it kind of get down that much. So that's kind of indicative that the market going to probably at least to move the like about 40 points. So and later after market open and pretty quickly it actually kind of broke below the opening zone, and it's kind of having hard time to getting back above this opening center, and eventually it has a breakdown here. After 10 p.m. and it had a certain kind of drop and drop down to the next kind of what I call base, and basically this is about dropping about 40 points level, and this is this line is basically the half. What is shown here basically it was not able to retrace by over half. It's only able to come back a little bit to this base level, and it actually was not able to get above this the bar that it plunged through this like a base level here, and that's really bad. And it actually by what 6 o'clock 7 o'clock ish it dropped down almost like a 77 points ish here, so it's getting very close to another one here. It's kind of, I believe it's dropped down about about 70 points, but what is shown here is after it dropped down to this level, it almost moved another 40 points here, and this is the 8:30 the non-farm payroll release, and it's it's not showing any mercy here, and it continued to kind of punch down here, and basically drop another 40 points to here to next base here. This next base here, and it was not basically it's kind of like a trying to get back to this like about this should be about like a 40 points. It reaches for about like 40 points, but it kind of continue on like this is like at the market open there's a fluctuate, come back a little bit here, and from the futures chart here it trying to get back about like 40 points, and then have another punch, and it's going all the way down here. So so actually from the top here to the bottom here it made about like 77 points, and that's pretty much like that call for kind of call for the day, and this is kind of retracing back about like 40 points. It did the 40 points here, it did another 40 points here, and later this after what this is after 12 o'clock, and it's one down for another 40 points here, and later it come come back kind of above like to here, and between here and here is that's almost kind of like a symmetric move, and yeah, so eventually it closed above here, and this is the S&P 500 chart. This right now I feel is a bit more clear, kind of easier to follow kind of on the futures chart, but on the S&P 500 chart here, it opened and it's been around this kind of like opening within the chopping around the opening zone. So this is bigger, and we could take a look at it. And here is the base, and it initially did not go below this opening zone, and it was able to come back. And so this level actually is kind of symmetric level to this base level, and it was able to just get to this symmetric level, and then basically it kind of going down again, and making the new low here, and bounce back a little bit, and basically later kind of going down again here. So, and this line here basically says it moved like a 77.87 here. So and as I said earlier, kind of a retrace back here for about like 40 points, and come back down here another about 40 points. Here is a bit more than 40 points, but it went back down here almost like 40 points, and then kind of swing back up here. So yeah, that's what I have. I think that's kind of like almost like from the math perspective, it's pretty interesting to see that how market kind of move by that kind of like in that kind of manner. In terms of the calendar, so for Monday is the first one on Monday is PMI data, and that's at 9:45, and 10 o'clock have the PMI data, that's from ISM PMI data, and also business activities, employment, new orders, and services prices, and then 11:30 it has treasury bill auctions as usual, and 2 o'clock have the loan officer survey, and after the market close at 5 o'clock, there's a Fed speech from Fed Daly. That's it for Monday, and we'll see how things are going to shape up, but I would expect that the market should move at least 40 points on Monday, and it could be another continue the craziness, could be another 80 points, but I would say initially we'll be looking at least like about 40 points move. So what that really means is that it closed at 53.46. It really probably would be looking at this kind of well, and so I know it closed pretty much at this kind of midpoint here, and a little bit above the midpoint. So what it's going to do is that we'll be trying to test the high here or the low below. We shall see. That's all I have to share. Wish you all the best. May the energy be with you all time. Thank you.